Just about ready. Boom. We're live, Dave. Just like that.
What?
Magic.
That's crazy.
It's like video games.
I tell you, the world we live in now. The world we live in.
Wait, can you get that? Let's get that down. Ah.
All right, what? What's going on? Sorry.
What's over here, Dave? Street Fighter Day.
Hey man, I'm trying my best up here. Don't give me too much crap.
Let's see.
Yeah,
Looks like you,
goods.
look at that.
I know people
You're like Van Geef.
They don't tune in for this. They turn in for this.
Full Zangief.
Maybe we should get this checked out. I don't know what that is. All right. Oh, more here.
People are pumped up. Even Julian's here.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy talk.
Yeah. I'm checking it out here.
So I hear a rumor
Uh-oh.
that we're going to be doing Street Fighter.
Yeah. That's the big
The big Lebowski.
the big announcement. I'm going to be drawing our favorite, Chun-Li. There she is, Dave.
Let me see. Oh, wait, you did that?
Yeah, I already finished.
That's amazing.
That's the reference I had, so I was like, I might as well throw it up.
You know, starting this, I was like, well, what's Dan going to do? And I had two choices because I knew you weren't going to draw the other guy.
Ryu.
Yeah, or
Ken.
who's the guy with the green guy? Baklava or something?
Baklava. Yeah, I think that's his name.
And then I was thinking, well, man, I want to do a chick.
Yeah.
And I think it was, well, Dan, whatever I do is not going to be as sexy as Dan, so I really had to turn it up.
That's not true. Let's see. What, can we see you already started it, right?
Yeah, I'm going to watercolor it, so.
She looks intense. Cammy, what's the story behind Cammy?
I guess she was paramilitary or something.
Is she Russian? Is she American? What is she? Is she a Green Beret?
Dude, you're asking the wrong dude. You should be asking.
You were Mr. Street Fighter.
Should be asking the peanut gallery.
I thought you were Mr. Street Fighter all these years.
You know, I played as a kid, but I remember not being as into it as a lot of my friends.
You know what I really liked, and this is going to upset a few of the comments because the comments are out of control. Is Jeff coming too? That's a good question. No, Jeff actually did a cool drawing of Chun-Li, but he's madly trying to finish a deadline right now. So deadlines unfortunately have to come first. Maybe he'll pop in if he if he gets it done in time, but he might be completely exhausted and worthless to us at that point.
That is true. Jeff has the ability to.
Ted notices that there's some butte involved in your drawing.
Yeah, you know, I mean, who doesn't like a good butte? And that's how you say it. That's how where Ted comes from. That's how you say butte. Or at least I'm assuming that. I really
rocking that sexy chest hair. That's true.
Somebody's got to, you know. I mean, there's Alec Baldwin and then me.
Got a little bit.
Yeah.
You know.
And I don't know if you noticed, but I actually had to look it up. But I got the kanji for Cammy. So,
you did?
Yeah. I was going to write Cammy, and then I thought, well, shit. Let me see what the old kanji would look like, and it's a lot easier to do than writing out Cammy. So.
Right.
Let's see what you're doing. Oh, is that her foot?
Yeah.
It's funny.
I thought that'd be kind of cool.
I did the first time I drew, not the first time I drew Batman, but I remember drawing Azrael in Chain Gang War. And at one point he was kicking somebody, and I gave him a bat-shaped tread, which I've done multiple times on since then on Batman. But I think it would be funny if he had when you kick somebody in the face, it left a bat shape.
It's kind of cool.
So it's gonna be awkward here.
You know what? I was more. This is going to hurt some people's feelings. I was more of a fan of.
Hey, look, I got a camera angle like you, Dan. It's so angled, she looks like.
She has mini legs.
And then now she's got super legs. Anyway, sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you. Hurting your chances of impressing all your fans with your limited Street Fighter experience.
Yeah.
But you played Tekken more, right?
Yeah, I was more of a Tekken guy. Does that bother you?
Not at all. But I did like the characters. I mean,
oh God, yeah. I mean, I have to say that I enjoyed the game more of Tekken, but the art. I mean, you can't go wrong with the unbelievable Camcom art. It's just too good.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, and the designs. I think the designs are really top notch.
100%. Yeah.
100%.
100%, Dave.
Well, aren't you a statistician?
I'm a math guy.
Like new math?
My son is learning a new math, and I got to tell you,
I don't get it. What was wrong with old math?
I don't know. The problem with new math is there's so many different ways to do the exact same thing.
Let's be honest. Old math got us to the moon.
Yeah.
What has new math done for us lately?
True. We haven't really gone anywhere with new math.
Exactly.
Has Tesla, the Tesla guy, gone to the moon yet or not?
Nope.
Well, screw him.
I do love that new. I know the recent stage or testing stage had to get scrubbed, but I can't wait to see that big ass rocket take off.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be so badass. I got to make my way down there, but I'm always worried that if I pay to travel down to watch a rocket launch, and then they scrub it, like, I mean, that would kind of suck.
That would suck, Dave. What would you do? Cry?
I might. I mean, I'm planning this trip to Norway in the winter, primarily to see the Northern Lights, but you know, the weather could be over cloudy the whole time. I wouldn't be able to see shit. That would be a bummer.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the Northern Lights?
No.
Why not? You got something against them?
I got something. I have a big problem with them, Dave.
Actually, I hear there might be a sunspot coming, or a sunspot is forming, and if it does what they say it might do, we might be able to see the Northern Lights.
Well, that'd save you a trip, wouldn't it?
But if that's the case, then a lot of shit's going to get messed up. Unfortunately, that's the end result. A lot of communications, satellites, any kind of electronics.
Really?
Yeah. We are a fragile technological species, Dan.
It bothers me.
So have you been watching She-Hulk? I know you were a huge fan of She-Hulk.
You know, I liked John Byrne so much that I bought She-Hulk when it came out.
Yeah.
But that was kind of that was like a turning point for me with John Byrne right there.
Oh.
I was like, wait a second, the fourth wall stuff didn't sit well with me. So
Maybe you just don't like female characters.
What?
You just not like female characters.
Yeah, that's it. I'm just a bad person, and I hate the female characters. No, I don't know. I was really kind of hoping for more with John Byrne on that one. I was there for was it the Forever Man, or what was it?
Oh, Forever. Oh no.
No,
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Forever Man or something Men.
Next Men.
Next Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was. I mean, the designs alone. There was nothing really to. As a designer, you need something that stands out.
No, and then he did that thing which I hate when they do it, and he did it in that one again, which was he broke the fourth wall and he put himself in the comic. I was
Yeah.
like,
Well,
don't do that.
That's just height of ego right there.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's coming from me who put himself in a Ben 10 cartoon. So
You've been in a lot of comics.
yeah, he did.
No, I said you've been in a lot of comics.
Oh yeah. Well, I didn't put myself in a lot. I mean, I put myself in a few, but more as I don't know, just being goofy.
Remember you did that Penthouse comic.
Huh? I didn't put myself in that.
Yeah. You weren't that character?
No, it's not me.
No, it looks just like you.
I'm a pure coincidence.
Nothing's a coincidence, Dave. Nothing. I don't buy it.
So you didn't answer my question. Have you seen the She-Hulk show?
No. Have you?
Yeah, it's good.
Oh. Do you like it?
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, everybody was bitching about the quality of CGI on her,
Yeah.
But, it's a TV show. I mean, they have a limited budget.
Do they?
And with that limited budget, I thought they did a really good job.
I mean, is she all CGI? Is that the deal?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that might be a problem.
Well, it's really not. I mean, if you think about it, there's a limit to how real something can look that doesn't exist. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can't. It's like CGI on dragons. It can only be so good because you have no frame of reference on what a CGI or a real dragon would look like.
I don't know if I subscribe to that, Dave.
I actually do. I mean, when it comes to green skin, it's you don't. What's your reference on green skin as far as in a humanoid? You don't have it. There isn't. There's
I might.
People. So how do you know if it looks good or bad?
I don't know. You run it a few times. You kind of see what looks cool.
No, but you still have that uncanny valley of it's not gonna be anything super real. It just can't be. I mean, you can get as close as you want, but ultimately you're talking. It's like with the Hulk. We don't have reference for a green, massively, muscled dude. It doesn't exist.
We should, though. Can you admit that?
I'm not going to admit anything. Not to you, at least.
Jeez.
You're a bad person.
This is true.
So, but that's mainly my point is you can't judge it so harshly based on CGI and CGI for, once again, a TV show. There's only, what do you expect?
Too much, apparently.
Well, some people that we know
associate with.
Well, I don't associate with them, but you know who I'm talking about.
Very cryptic today, Dave.
I'm trying not to start any major fights.
Good. Very cryptic.
I'm a lover, not a fighter, and
I've heard that about you.
I'm not trying to be Mark Brooks.
Mark Brooks was trending today.
Was he?
Well, trending amongst comic book people.
Well, what did he say?
I don't know. I just saw it. Cully pointed it out.
Oh.
But he was trending, so I don't see you trending.
Wow. Actually, that's probably a good thing if you think about it.
It's actually probably a great thing. Yeah.
Yeah. I've kind of been enjoying anonymity.
Let's see.
What else? Dan? What else?
What else? Who else is trending?
I don't know.
Trying
to keep it so exciting.
I'll take a break in a second. I want to show off some stuff I've been working on.
Are you allowed to?
I think we're allowed to do whatever, aren't we?
Well, I just meant, are you allowed to show it?
I'm not going to show all of it. Let's see here. Let's see. Brand. All right. So this came out this week or last week. Canary #2 from Comixology.
Cool.
So far, the reviews are pretty good. And then this one is the last issue for Alice Ever After. I drew the cover and some of the insides, but I don't know if you know this, Dave, because you don't keep up with my career, but I wrote the series also.
I heard rumors that you might have.
Yeah, and then we have an amazing artist, this guy, Giorgio Spallata, and Fabiana Mascalo does the colors. It's pretty kick-ass. But this week, here's a teaser, Dave. You know what a teaser is? I'm going to show you. Did a Red Sonja.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But what I'm really proud of is I got the reflection on the teeth for the blade, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, I just noticed that. It's nice.
I had Elena, my wife, pose for it. So I was like, and she had to bite down on a one of those flat metal rulers.
Yeah.
I saw the reflection on the ruler, and I'm like, oh, okay, so we'll have to try that. And then this thing came out, this Hulk smash. I did a variant cover, and here's the color version.
I hear people weren't happy with it.
What?
No.
Dave, there's some green skin. How do you feel about that?
Yeah.
And then here's the trade dress. I actually don't think they needed the trade dress. It's obviously the Hulk, and he's smashing. So it's kind of a done deal.
Yeah, but maybe there were multiple Hulk books.
Oh, that's true. Very true.
I mean, I have no real idea. So.
No, that's very, very true. Let's see here. How long does Cammy spend on those braids every day? It's a good question, Jacob. Some serious braids.
Oh, yeah. That is true. I've already screwed up on her costume once, trying not to screw it up again.
How'd you screw it up?
I gave her gloves all the way down, and turned out her fingers are exposed, but I kind of drew seams on them, so I can't go back and change that, so I'm going to have to stick with it.
I did a Catwoman also. I might try to pop that one up here real quick. I'm doing a lot of covers lately. See if I have a teaser thing. Maybe I can just put it up for a second here.
You love the teasers.
I love a good teaser, Dave. Here, this is for Wayne.
Wow, look at you.
Did you see this one yet or not?
I did. You showed me.
Oh, I showed it to you. Yeah, I lightened the skin on her. She has very pale skin. But that one was fun. That's the old logo from it was Stanley and Chris Picello did a alternate DC universe, and this was the character this is their redesign of Catwoman.
Nice.
Yeah. All right, back to drawing.
I guess I could show a teaser on my latest Batman cover.
Okay.
Hold on a minute. I mean, I kind of put a teaser on Facebook.
Yeah, I saw that thing. It looked great.
Let's see. Right.
Bit of a show off, Dave.
What do you think?
Oh, let me see. Hold on. Let me do the full screen here. Yeah, that thing came out awesome, man.
Turn it sideways, maybe. I don't know. I'm trying to do more watercolor.
Yeah.
I think that's the way to go. I mean, I was always amazed at all the watercolor stuff Tim Sale was doing.
Oh yeah. He also did this cool thing where he had what are those things called? It's like the pencil shavings, but he put it in like a sock type of thing.
Oh, I don't know what that technique is.
Yeah, but that was pretty cool, I always thought.
Yeah, haven't you tried that? Didn't you buy some of that stuff?
I did. I haven't tried it yet though.
Why not, Dan? Why not?
Because there's a little bit of the biggest problem with that stuff is there's a little bit of a delay. You know, you gotta learn it first, and then hope that you do it well enough. You know. But I'll get to it eventually. It's good that you're trying this out, and you're trying this stuff out on professional work.
Yeah, that is the biggest problem, definitely.
Why? Because if it doesn't come out, then you've wasted a day.
Yeah.
So what was your favorite Street Fighter?
Probably Cammy. Well, Cammy or Chun-Li. I think I remember always playing Chun-Li just because of her kicks. Like I could make that happen like easier than some of the other characters' special abilities. I'm not really sure what was going on, why I couldn't get the other ones to work as well, but
I was more of a purist, Dave. I was more of a Ryu guy.
Yeah, games where you got to memorize button configurations. I was never.
I mean, all of them do. I mean, like Tekken, you had to memorize that stuff too.
Yeah, I know. I'm more of a just pressing buttons and hoping they work.
But don't you play what's that one Grand Theft Auto?
Yeah, but you don't have to do. It's not as reliant on button memorization.
Oh.
Yes. You got any questions?
Let's see if there's a question. See, this is tough when we don't have Ben.
I know.
Because I'm sitting here drawing.
Dave, what paper do you use for those watercolors? Archers. This one's Archers, but on the penguin one, it was that paper Dan gave me. What's that called again?
Which one?
The Bristol board.
Oh.
Your buddy.
Oh, Bill Sienkiewicz?
No, the guy who made paper.
Oh, our Eon guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
so,
also using that.
So it's Eon paper.
Yeah, it actually works pretty good for non-watercolor based paper. Super thick, but not so thick I can't see through it with a light box.
Speaking of thick, how's your drawing coming out? So the way I segued into that?
She was pretty thick.
beautiful.
Yeah, thick in a good way. Thick like oatmeal.
I think Frank Cho is demanding that we draw some thick women.
Yeah. Can't let him have all the fun.
Yeah, you have to show him what's up.
I mean, you know, she's a. I don't know. You know, honestly, I've always been a little.
Partial.
Well, I mean, just cognizant of, you know, how women are portrayed in comics, and you know, I try to. I don't know. Try not to be part of the problem.
Yeah.
I mean, I've definitely not been a girly artist. I remember when I was first starting, I was working out at Gaijin, and I remember Joe Phillips telling me, he said, all my women look like men. And he was right, you know. I mean, I haven't reached the levels of you when it comes to women, but I feel like over the years they've definitely gotten better.
Well, the best thing that happened to me with drawing women was kind of Elena telling me, like, you got to vary it up a little bit. They can't all look like a you know, like a Ken doll, or I mean, like, you know, like a Barbie doll or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
And that really made a difference. So you got to give them some unique facial features, you know.
Sure. Well, I think I was doing that, or at least I thought I was doing that, but it turns out I was just making all my women look like ugly dudes.
According to Joe.
According to
Funny.
It took a gay man to tell me to draw prettier women.
No.
But he was right.
I really think also that going to the Gallery Girls events kind of helped quite a bit, because you're actually drawing real women.
Yeah.
Dave, what are you going to have for dinner tonight? I'm curious.
I already had it.
What?
Well, I ate lunch or breakfast late, and I just figured I'll eat lunch late, and that'll be my dinner too.
Wild man. I love it.
I know, I'm a little crazy.
Yeah, ever since you got your new studio.
It's all about living the dream of staying in your workplace all the time. So Dan, I'm going to give her orange fingers. What do you think about that? Since I can't do skin tone, since I've already kind of screwed that.
Do it, man.
Give her orange gloves. I see people changing her design all the time anyway. So.
Well, no, there's also, I was looking for reference. There's so many different versions of Chun-Li that
Yeah.
I was like, okay, you can modify the costume any way you see fit. This is hard doing these shadows because it's all I'm doing some lettering on this, and man, it's not easy.
Well, haven't you learned your lesson with doing lettering on these things? Tend to get
No, you know, I just did it. That Red Sonja cover, I actually did the lettering on the board for the actual logo.
I meant like legally.
Yeah, I have. I've learned my lesson.
I was wondering when you were going to get that.
Yeah, I had to take a drawing down, everybody.
Yeah, that was nuts.
There's a copyright infringement with another comic book professional. And I thought it was pretty crazy, because that same comic book professional is always drawing other characters that are licensed by Marvel and selling them. So I was like, well, that's a little hypocritical, but he's a hero of mine, so let's just leave it at that. So I took it down.
Well, who knew Don Heck was so litigious?
Yeah, mean guy. You were a big Don Heck fan, weren't you?
Actually, I thought he was really good. I think he gets a bum rap. It's kind of
I
a whip.
inked him a long time ago.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
What'd you ink them on?
just a cover. It was a Nam cover.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but it was unfortunately it was during that phase when
He was trying to be an image.
yeah, everyone was like ink it image style. I'm like, well, it's not really drawn that way, but okay.
That's a shame.
It is a shame because but also he wasn't he wasn't in the prime of his
Yeah.
he didn't exactly bring it, so to speak.
Sure.
But still, it would have been nice to give him what he probably expected a little bit more.
I can't wait for the headline tomorrow. Dan Panosian rags on dead Don Heck.
Well, if anything, I wish I paid him more respect, for that.
Yeah.
He deserved it.
I tried to buy a piece of his that was really good. It was like an interior splash page, and I got outbid. But I just remember thinking, man, this like, I think he inked it himself, which really,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what made it so good. I was like, damn, Don, it's good shit.
Yeah, he's like, that Panosian ruined me. Here's how it's supposed to be done.
Exactly.
And honestly, I did kind of ruin it. I ruined a lot of people. It wasn't bad inking. It just wasn't the type of inking that kind of fit,
Wasn't what Don Heck deserved.
He deserved so much more from us.
Him and Herb Trimp. We've got the shit end of the deal.
Oh, you know what? It was Herb Trimpe.
Oh, it was Herb. All right.
Yeah, sorry, it was Herb Trimpe on that. It wasn't Don Heck. My mistake. I don't think I ever inked Don Heck. Now, how do you feel?
Yeah, I remember seeing him trying to do the image stuff, and it was just so sad.
Well, I think a lot of it was, they wanted him to do it.
Oh no, yeah, I know. That's why I was like,
we can't give you work. Can you draw like this? He was like, no, I guess I have to.
So sad.
Yeah.
But that was a good lesson I learned early on, man. Don't, just become a moving target. You know what I mean?
No, I don't, as usual.
Well, with your style, like these house styles, if you stick with something too long, it becomes out of fashion. So it's better to, move around a little bit, try different things. That way you're not stuck in one era, and when that era is over, you're kind of out of favor. I didn't want to be that way.
I think Jerry Ordway got a little upset, and rightfully so, with he had done so much great stuff over the years, and then he was having a hard time. They just weren't giving him enough work.
Well, back to my point. It's like you can't, if your style is, once again, stuck in a particular era.
Well, I think with someone like him, it's like you can find stuff for Jerry to do. He's there's always going to be, in my opinion, like that style available. There's books that warrant it. No?
I mean, to an extent, but if you're a major publisher and you're trying to keep what's current and what's popular.
Well, I'm not saying that everybody is perfect for every every book. Obviously, some people are more suited for other stuff. But there's always going to be some kind of retro cool thing that someone like Jerry's chops could do.
Well, eventually, sure, but doesn't necessarily mean DC or Marvel is going to be printing those. I think that's my point. You gotta, if that's who you want to work for, you got to make sure you do the kind of work that they want you to do.
True. All right.
I mean,
you and I would agree to disagree, but you make a fair point, Dave.
You hear that, Dan?
No, I don't. What is that?
That's me washing out my brush real quick. I actually have to turn on my hair dryer, so that'll be good. That'll be good TV right there.
You can always mute. You can always mute your thing there, Dave. You don't have to.
Yeah, I know.
Force us to endure that.
I'm saying when I mute it, you won't be able to hear me. So you better start talking.
People are talking about the udon artists, which I agree. Those guys are pretty damn awesome. I bought all those books. Yeah, Mike Allred is another guy who has kind of a retro cool style, and there's always something cool to put him on.
Once again, believe me, I'm not bragging on Jerry at all. He's a fucking amazing artist. But I'm just saying, to me, it's the same case as Don Heck. You can't expect, or at least in my limited career, I've learned don't expect a company to always be there to hire you.
Well, that is true.
That was my biggest takeaway. Don't put all your eggs, and once again, don't put all your eggs in a certain style or type of art.
Mm-hmm.
So you might find yourself out of work. So, all right, I got to mute for just a few seconds.
All right. We're going to talk about. Oh, guess who's here? This is perfect timing.
Hey,
Joe, is that you?
Unfortunately, yeah, it's me.
Now, where have you been?
I was just surprised the show's still on the air. What the hell's going on?
It's thriving, Joe.
It's thriving.
Yeah.
I had like 5 minutes to kill. I just thought tuned in, realized how boring you were, Dan. And I just thought
without yeah, I'm pretty. When I have to whoop, telephone.
That's me. Hold on a second.
Oh God, everybody's so busy. Nobody has time
Gotta
for
put
us.
you on mute. Sorry, be back.
Oh God, this is embarrassing. Someone had a good question though, Dave. While you were getting ready for your airbrush, is favorite artist signatures. And this is going to be good because I got a bone to pick with Joe when he gets done with his special phone call.
Favorite artist? Well, like Simonson, obviously. Mike Golden, I always loved, especially how he used to hide it and stuff. That was always, really cool.
Uh-huh.
How about Frazetta?
Yeah, Frazetta. Look at Joe. He's screaming at someone. I would not want to be on his bad side. I know you don't care, Dave. You like a little controversy.
Sure.
Sorry about that.
Well, Joe, I mean, I don't mean to pry with your personal business, but that seemed like it got a little dicey there.
Yeah, it was about you.
Oh,
It's all about you.
oh,
So
that's usually how it goes.
how you been? How you been, Dan? How you been, Dave?
I've been good since the new studio.
You
Yeah,
went
no.
to the studio?
Yeah, I got
studio. Dave is a big time downtown LA guy now.
Wow, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm just stuck in my normal studio like a schlep.
Yeah, it's you're stuck being you, which is probably the worst thing.
Oh, it's horrible. Every
You know?
day, me. You know.
It's like, when people ask me, and they ask me quite often,
Uh-huh.
how upset do you get at Dan? Doesn't Dan upset you all the time? And I'm like, no, because you know what, Dan?
What?
Or you know what? When Dan gets up in the morning and looks in the mirror, Dan sees Dan.
Every day. I have to see that.
It makes me feel wonderful.
That horrible visage.
Yeah.
It's worse. I feel worse for Elena, my wife.
Oof.
Every day.
God, the poor woman.
You again?
Well, she has to wait for the bathroom so you can finish posing.
There's a morning pose session that I always do. That's true.
Yeah.
So Joe, before we get into the artist's signature, that was a good question. Who's your favorite Street Fighter character? Or do you even have one?
I do not. I'm not a Street Fighter person. I'm actually not a gamer to begin with. It just takes up way too much time, and I'll go down a rabbit hole, and no work gets done. Kind of like right now, no work is getting done.
No, none.
No. So I just want to say hi. Haven't seen you guys in a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Been a while.
Here we are.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy has happened.
No, or entertaining for that matter.
No, it's not entertaining at all. These are diehard drink and draw fans that are showing up for this.
It's what, like 3 people?
3 people. I mean, this
3 people, and then like about 20 others that fall in here by accident and say, "Wait,
they're like, oh, I thought something was going to happen."
Yeah, this is the wrong stream. Nah.
Yeah. Oh, I need some controversy. Favorite artist signatures?
Simonson.
Mine is Terry Austin, and then probably Frazetta, and then Terry Austin.
I like the work that Simonson puts into his.
Yeah. Now I have someone put up today. I think it was put this up on Twitter today, and they had mentioned their favorite was Todd McFarlane. They showed his signature, and there was a big trend in the '90s, which you still are a part of. And I was never a big fan of this. The banner, like the little banner or like little placard.
Yeah.
And then you put the name on top of it, and then there's all these little flecks, like to show that it's like maybe the paper is weathered or something.
Are you talking about me specifically?
I'm talking about. I mean, I did it too. Everybody participated in this for the most part.
Not everybody.
Tim Townsend, I remember I used to talk to him about it. It's a big deal.
Yeah, I didn't think that hard about it.
No, I did.
No.
I spent a lot of time thinking about it.
I still do it, but I think I'm going to change it up, simply because I'm on to other things, and so it's like my signature. Thanks for asking, Dan, about my signature, by the way. It's awesome. But my signature every year and every job I've had changes and has little differences, so I can always tell where and when I signed it. But I think I'm going to change it only because that box is a pain in the ass after a while.
It is.
So maybe you could design a signature for me, Dan.
That's where I was going with this.
Yeah. Use those graphic sensibilities of yours
that I love to brag about so much.
Yeah. I like this angle, Dan. This is usually the angle I see your art at anyway.
Yeah, guys, I send Joe on purpose these crazy angles so the perspective is off, and a lot of times I actually like the perspective better.
Right, but you send it in a text saying, "Hey, what do you guys think?" Right?
Yeah,
and I've given up trying to decipher what the piece looks like.
Yeah, because you can't actually
if we sent normal, right? Like Dave sent a really nice cover yesterday, right? And he took the time to scan it, and it's all squared, and you can see exactly how it would print, and it was awesome. Yeah, no effort needed to decide that, that's a really good piece. I'm just not going to comment on your stuff anymore, Dan, until you send it like a human being, a proper human being.
Well, that's fair. Okay. Yeah, I do a lot of stuff just to annoy you.
Yeah, you don't even try very hard.
No, it's just me being me.
God, I hate you.
Sorry, I had to mute myself.
Yeah, I hate all you guys. Hate Dave. Hate Ben. Ben couldn't even be bothered to come
No.
anymore. Right?
Ben's having a special birthday party today.
He is. He is. It's not even his,
No,
but it's a memento. It's a iconic birthday. So
it's a part of him.
we should leave it at that.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
So well, you guys are boring me, so I may have to leave.
Well, it was nice of you to show up.
Yeah,
Dave. I know Dave's excited.
Mm.
He hasn't said a word actually since you showed up. By the way.
I have to. How dare you?
Dave just wants to draw. He wants you to talk, somebody to talk. Dave just wants to draw. He's good. Just doing it in his new studio.
Well, I'm in a precarious new phase of this painting, which is the skin tone, which is always the hardest.
Yeah.
You don't want to overdo it.
Are you working in watercolor or dyes, dude?
Watercolor.
Okay.
A little bit more forgiving.
Yeah.
What about me? Do you have any questions about my work?
No, because I can't really tell if it's any good.
No.
Maybe if you post it later on
Oh,
properly.
you know I will.
Yeah, I said properly.
Oh, well, I'll definitely do a proper one.
Yeah. Look at you using all that side pencil stuff there.
Yeah, look at the way I hold it, like a real pro.
I could never hold a pencil like that.
That's how I pencil.
I barely have control holding it like, one would normally hold a pencil. So
With your limited results.
what kind of lead is that there, Danny boy? 4H or 2H? What do you got there?
Let's see. Where's my?
You don't even know. What kind of professional are you?
I don't know. I'm not a great
Aaron,
one.
watch this, Dave. What size brush are you using?
This is a black wing.
Oh,
Palmiano. Jimmy Palmiotti.
Jimmy's picking pencils.
Yeah, Jimmy's making pencils.
Hey, buy my pencil.
Yeah, I'd buy a Jimmy pencil.
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
I mean, I'd buy, some Speedwolf products.
Oh,
God, hold on. If you guys want the proper nib,
that's Dave's nib.
that's Dave's Nib Company, Double Pig Corporation, Speed Wolf nibs, made right here in Los Angeles. He started making. I thought that's when you started making them, but that's
66.
Yeah, look at his tongue. His tongue has a little bit of ink on there.
It started right out of the womb. I just said, we need better nibs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I think it was my mom's nipples that put me in that direction.
Okay. Now, every time I think like, all right, well, I'll be able to change the rating on this show and
No.
with proper advertising, I go, we're just drawing this. How bad can it be? And then,
Any questions for me, Dan? Dave?
Your favorite signature? We already figured that out.
Yeah.
My favorite was Terry Austin, and it's back to me, obviously.
Mine was Simonson, Mike Golden.
Oh, I did have a question. Did you see my comment to Richard Eisenhoff about your cover for this Amazing Spider-Man 1000?
You froze up there, Dan. I'm sorry.
Oh, I said I did you see my comment to Richard on the various platforms, Richard Eisenhoff, about your cover for Amazing Spider-Man 1000?
No, I don't read your comments. What was it?
Oh, I was saying that looks a little bit like a Ditko Spider-Man in the reflection.
Nice of you to notice, Dan.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Friend.
Thank you. Yeah. If I don't know if you could. I saw that got posted today.
Yeah, I think he posted it yesterday.
Was it yesterday? Okay,
yeah.
But I didn't look to see if you could blow up the image enough to notice that the reflection is also the dot matrix, the old school dot matrix.
Yeah, he complained about that. He said he only does it maybe once every 10 years.
Yeah. Yep. We had a fight. We had a big fight over it. But no, actually, it was. I didn't know if it would work, and he just pulled it off. So he is the best, at least on my stuff. I find him to be the best.
You guys are a good team.
Yeah. Yeah, we do well. Yeah. He completes me. Can I
At
say?
least in a color sense.
Yeah.
Joe, remember when I used to ink you?
He's probably trying to forget.
Yeah, I think I do. I think I do.
I mean, it was just starting out. It was my best stuff. Joe kind of dumped me as an inker pretty early on. He's like, okay.
I didn't dump you necessarily. I just didn't call you or ask you.
Yeah, ever. I think the last thing I inked besides the Logan movie stuff was, I think, a Ghost Rider Thing Marvel 2-in-1 cover. It was a Thing and Ghost Rider.
Well, that was before the Logan stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the last official Marvel thing.
Yeah. Well, you're a good cover because who else inked me on one of those was Mike Mignola.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Were you the official cover guy for that book?
I think I was. I think I did a few. I don't know if I just did a few and I was out or the book got canceled, but I have no idea. I think I only did 2 or 3 covers.
No.
But
I was lucky enough to do one of them.
You're very lucky, Dad. Very, very lucky.
Of course. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe someday we'll work again together in.
You never know.
Never know. Right?
There's an article on I saw on Bleeding Cool.
Hmm?
Did you see that? About a new comic book. Someone got a trademark.
No, don't go there.
All right, I'm just saying.
Don't go there.
There was a story.
Mm-mm.
Okay, let's not talk about it.
Mm-mm. Not now.
Not now.
Yeah.
So that was all right. We're just moving on.
So.
All right. Well,
Ted is getting furious at you, Dad.
Well, Ted's always upset, but
Yeah.
he's one of the best commenters here. Let's see what he has to say here.
Mm.
Let me go down. Ted's got a bone to pick with me here.
You really don't pay any attention to the comments.
No, this is why we had Ben. Oh, this is a good name for him. Ted Rural Gentleman.
Hmm.
Wow. Secret project.
Yeah, kind of.
Ted, you need a larger font to get Joe's attention. True.
Yeah. No, listen. I've been seeing the comments, but I'm not running the show.
No, you're not.
So I'm just waiting to see until you figure it out.
Oh wait, here's a good story. I guess we heard about this, right? Did you hear about this? Dave nearly getting shot last week. This is important.
Oh wow. Okay, cool.
I mean, yeah. I would have thought it would have been you, Joe. I would have thought you would have tried to shoot him.
I would have thought it'd been Rob Liefeld.
Yeah, somebody.
Yeah. So what's the story?
Yeah, tell us the story, Dave. We need something here.
I was walking back to my studio, and we turned the corner. Me and my buddy Jason 71, who was a friend of Dan's, and a shootout started.
Yeah. Okay.
Welcome to downtown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody was hitting the floor and running, and we just kind of stood there like idiots.
Did you jump into action, Dave, like a superhero?
Well, at first, honestly, I thought it was fireworks.
Yeah.
But then you see people running away, and you're like, well, you're right.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It just didn't, for some reason, you would think it would, activate the flight system in my brain. But
You actually were like a moth drawn to it, Dave.
I wouldn't go that far, but I just didn't do anything. Because I was like,
Dan would have been running his ass.
I would have been running. I remember when the riots happened, because this always confused me. The riots happened in LA because the Lakers won the championship. And so they started just destroying the city. And I remember they had mounted policemen downtown. And so I was walking to Drink and Draw, and an army of mounted police, and they had the riot shields and everything were coming down. I'm like, you know what? I got to get to Drink and Draw. I'm going right through these people. And they let me go through. So it was kind of nice.
Amazing.
They were torching everything, turning over cop cars. It was crazy. But drink and draw had to happen, so I had to go.
Yeah, you can't miss drink and draw.
No, you can't miss drink and draw.
So Ted is still upset because we just never answered the question.
Is Ted going to leave after all that? They still. What was the question?
He wants to know what I'm working on.
Oh well, we're not going to say because Joe.
Well, here's what I'll say.
All right.
So I'm working on a bunch of stuff.
Oh.
None of which I can talk about now. I mean, you guys should know me by now that I don't talk about something until it's something.
True.
So, but I think little.
Is it going to be any good?
No, hell no.
No. Okay.
You guys understand that my goal, since I've been in comics, is to destroy comics, right?
I've been hearing that.
Yeah, I mean, I destroyed Marvel. I destroyed Spider-Man in particular.
Yeah.
Went out of my way to destroy
Spider-Man. Now that you're not officially hired at, have a position at Marvel, you're like, I'm going to destroy even.
I could go hog wild now. I could destroy. I could just go crazy, right, and try to destroy the industry as a whole.
Yeah.
Although I hear the industry's dying, so it might not need my help. But no, I'm working on a bunch of stuff, and I'm guessing, probably within the next month, little things here and there will start to become evident that I'm working on, but not all. It's probably about a 12-month plan to figure out exactly when to announce different things. So, but all those things, everything's nebulous. Nothing's the thing till it's a thing. So
nothing's a thing. Write that down, everybody. Write that down. Nothing's a thing until it's a thing.
Nothing's a thing until it's a thing.
Yeah,
it's my motto, right?
That's always
so. But thank you, Ted, for being persistent and trying to get Dan's attention.
Wait, anything Kevin Smith created? Says Nick.
Well, first of all, I wouldn't tell you if it was something Kevin, but Kevin is doing some cool stuff
with you.
No, he's doing some cool stuff on his own. I mean, he's doing his own stuff at Dark Horse and stuff. And when did I see Kevin last? What was the last show? Boston show. I saw him at the Boston show.
I was supposed to do a cover for him last week.
And he's
do a drawing of him. But I acted too. I didn't act fast enough. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
And they found someone else.
Snooze, you lose, Dan. What was Dave just saying before I came on here about don't expect to get work from the same place you're at all the time?
Yep.
Yeah. And also, if you don't take the job, there's lots of people out there waiting to take it, Dan.
Yeah, but I don't know. It hurt my feelings.
Okay. Nobody
cared. I called up Kevin because he was a guest on the show. And I was like, what gives? And then he just hung up on me.
Do you understand nobody cares about your feelings, Dan?
Yeah, I'm learning that.
The artist that actually took that job, he doesn't care about your feelings. He doesn't care about that. No, nor should he or she, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pop it off you. Well, Dave, let's check this thing out and maybe.
Has it been an hour?
I think it's been close. Yeah, it's been officially an hour.
I'm out of here. You guys close up the show. Hi, everybody. I'll see you another year or so.
What? Another year?
No, I have. First of all, I've been immensely busy. You know this.
I know. You're always buying like a new guitar.
What was that?
There's always a new guitar that needs to be checked out and then eventually purchased.
No, it's just been busy. I've been traveling all over the place, trying to make the magic happen. So, but anyway, hi everybody. I'll be back at some point when a thing becomes a thing.
All right, that's fair.
All right, brother.
Later, see you.
Later, Dave.
Bye.
Dave, great drawing. Dan, I can't tell. Bye.
He's gone just like that. He's into our lives and then out. It's like a girlfriend like an amazing girlfriend that shows up. You date her for about 3 weeks and then she's gone. You never hear from her again.
Yeah, it's crazy.
This is coming out good.
Yeah, I keep going outside of the lines, but it's just a sketch. So
no, very, very cool.
And their skin's a little yellow. I got to figure out.
That was kind of neat about the Capcom. I keep calling it Camcom because of Cammy. The Capcom stuff is like they would do some weird color stuff even in their sketches.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
I always find legs for me some of the hardest things to get right.
Well, this was kind of difficult.
I mean, like the shading of legs and color. It's it's one of my weaknesses.
You're one of my weaknesses, Dave.
You what?
I said you're one of my weaknesses.
Well, we're connected. You complete.
You really are.
You complete.
So, guys, it's been an hour. It's been great. Next time, hopefully, we'll have Jeff. Jeff would have known every single thing about Street Fighter, right?
Right, he would have. Unlike us.
Jeff is good that way. He definitely has a cornucopia of knowledge about whatever subject. And if he doesn't, he researches it. So, unlike us, who barely know anything about Street Fighter.
Anything about anything, really.
You used to be a Street Fighter. That's how you earned your money before comics. There's that. So,
yeah, I wish.
Do you?
No.
No.
Oh, believe me, there's some times on the train now that I was like, man, I wish I was more of a badass because I would definitely take this guy and show him what for, but
Yeah.
I'd probably end up in jail. So
You would. That's the problem with the law.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, but he was smoking. Oh, well, you're perfectly justified for crushing his skull.
Yeah.
So,
You're a skull crusher.
man.
All right, Dave. We'll post that later. I can't wait to see it. And I'll clean mine up. And not entirely happy with this, but I'm going to get it to a point where I like it.
Cool. Rock on.
All right.
Rock on, man.
Bye, everybody. We'll have a fun. Oh, here's the subjects. Let's see if any of these grab you, Dave. I can
for next
give
week?
subjects moving forward. We'll take a little poll with the few people that have remained.
What?
Judge Dredd.
Oh.
Judge Dredd. I've never drawn Judge Dredd.
I did a cartoon version of him, like big
Oh.
head.
So I thought that would be a fun episode.
Huh?
I said that would be a fun episode, a Judge Dredd episode.
Yeah.
So Judge Dredd, Preacher.
Preacher.
Yeah, I always like Preacher. Akira.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Bone. Kind of a weird one, but I love Jeff Smith's work because it reminds me of Walt Kelly's Pogo. But I really liked when he teamed up with Charles Vess and they did a cool little thing. But and then I thought, just for fun, Gru, the Wanderer.
What about Kathy?
What is wrong with you? Yeah, that's never happening. Kathy. There was a few cartoons like that were just,
Yeah.
Kathy was one of them. There was another one that was like Family Matters, or it was something where it was just like a sad little family.
Oh, there's so many just terribly drawn ones that it just couldn't,
Ooh.
The writing couldn't save it. Like Dilbert. Dilbert's another one. Like freaking terrible.
Elric's a good one. Son of Satan.
Jeez. Threw that out there.
Ziggy.
Ziggy. Oh my God.
Family Circus. Actually, you know what? Here's a good one, Dave. This would be kind of cool. Gorillas. I'm gonna start writing these down.
Oh, yeah.
That's a great one. I'm gonna write that down.
Hey, maybe we could get
Yeah, let's ask him.
You just liked that one of my Instagram posts.
Yeah, well, I like some of mine too.
You like the fake TV animated Saturday morning TV show thing that I put up.
Mm-hmm. I bet. Elric is a good one. Who else? Son of Satan. I'll write that down. Jeff will dig that.
I'm not a fan of Max. I never.
I'm not a huge Max fan, but I bet we'd have some fun doing it.
Yeah.
You do a redesign.
I'm gonna have to skip on that one.
Druna.
Monera.
No, Druna.
I don't think we could do a Monera episode.
No, we couldn't. No, we could do it. What we could do a Monera episode. Just She-Hulk. Someone said. Nick says that. Let's see. Doonesbury. I used to draw Doonesbury because it was very easy to draw as a kid. 10. You know what? That's actually a good one from Wayne. Winnie the Pooh. Jeff would die. He draws Tigger.
Yeah, the thing about Doonesbury is I don't think the characters, except for the guy maybe wearing the football helmet, I mean, are they recognizable in other styles? You know what I mean? Like they're just normal people. So I don't think Doonesbury would be a good one.
Naruto would be good too.
Yeah, I know next to nothing about that one.
That's kind of cool. I have a few of the books. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in, and we're going to take some of these suggestions and hopefully entertain you. All right. Later, everybody.
Cool. See you then.
Adios.